What makes a gimbal truly cinematic? For me, it's not the specs or the features or the brand. For me, it's the performance in the real world, like in chasing lights, moving with the subjects, and the most important thing, telling a story. I'm going to show you how I used the Zhiyun Crane 4E to film one of my best commercials, and how this gimbal earned a solid place in my kit. When I get the gimbal, my first thought was, I don't want to do a basic video just showcasing its features or its specs. No. I want to do something great. That's why I wanted to put it in an actual storytelling environment, something with emotions, with depth, with movements, like a real scenario of filmmaking. So I choose Al-Kathaba of Almeria as a main filming location, but to be honest, I didn't want to film it like I'm a tourist or something. No, I wanted to give the gimbal the main role, to be the main character, to show its performance, smoothness and precision. And this is how was it. And one of the first things I have noticed about the gimbal, how stable and balanced it is, even with heavy camera setup. And changing the moods of the gimbal and the movements were insanely smooth. For example, taking orbits or chilled, slow to high shots, everything was flat as a pancake. I use it for some close-ups and some 360 shots like this one, and I can say that it just nailed the framing. And to be honest, I love how responsive it is. When I slow down, it stay with me. When I move fast, it follow me. And when it comes to the editing, I wanted every cut to respect the movement captured by the gimbal. But to be honest, I was very determined with every movement, to make everything in order, everything perfect. And I focused on keeping the flow continuous and smooth, letting the motion of one shot leads to the next one. This way for me, it's better than forcing flashy effects. I built the edit based on natural movements, camera momentum, and emotional pass. And for me, the most important thing was to make the edit fast pass edit. When people came to watch the video, they won't stop watching it. They will continue until the end. And working with the Crane 4E footage made it easier for me because the shots were already stable and organic, and they gave me a clean foundation to craft the story visually. Yes. I paid a lot of attention when it comes to sound design in this project. The idea was to give a sensory experience, to let the audience or to let the viewer feels the camera movements through sounds. When I was on the final stages of this project, I felt the Crane 4A is an extension of my own movements. And I think this is exactly what every filmmaker is looking for. So thanks for watching. I have got more cinematic experiments in Gear story to tell you about soon. If you are into that, stick around.